Unless you've been living under a rock for the past 3 decades, you probably know who Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is. The Rock is one of the biggest superstars in all of Hollywood and lives a life of ultimate comfort and luxury. Let's get into Dwayne Johnson's lavish lifestyle. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been named as the highest paid actor in the world for a couple of years in the past already. According to Forbes, the former WWE star makes around $130 million per year. That's more than the likes of Brad Pitt and Robert Downey Jr. Being an actor, producer, and through his various sponsorship and endorsement deals, The Rock has become one of the top grossers in all of Hollywood. He has a current net worth of more than $320 million. He even has a production company called $7 Productions, which creates starring roles for himself in the biggest blockbusters being released in Hollywood. Some of the biggest hits of the studio include Baywatch, Jumanji, Shazam, and Jungle Cruise. The name of the company is $7 as a constant reminder to Dwayne of how far he's come in life. After flying from Canada to Miami, escaping a failed football career, all he had in his wallet was a measly $7. Look how far he has come since then. He loves to spend his vast amounts of wealth on custom suits and cars, as well as real estate and other philanthropic projects. Houses. The Rock dropped $9.5 million on a Georgia farm. He bought the farm some months after his beautiful Hawaiian wedding to Lauren Hashian.
Do you take Lauren to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Absolutely not.
I now pronounce that you two, you are husband and wife. May the Lord walk with you now and forevermore. You may kiss.
The sprawling land is a 46-acre ranch located in Powder Springs, just a little outside of Atlanta. The land was once a horse farm and has several stunning features located inside. The main house has a dimension of 14,800 square feet. There's also a 12-star barn and riding area, as well as a saltwater pool with a pool house and loads more. The mega mansion has 8 bedrooms and was built back in 2002. The main home features a stone fireplace, a custom wine cellar, and even a cabana in the back garden. It draws on the French countryside as an inspiration and includes brick and stone cladding on the exterior walls. There are large casement windows and rustic interiors with exposed wood and stone. Sadly, when you have as much money as The Rock, you can afford to sell the house for half the money just a year later. The home has been on a sale listing for the price of $7.5 million, as the star is apparently looking to move on from there. This farm isn't even his first one. He also has a super secret Virginia farm where he keeps horses and goes on private hiking trails. The price of that particular land is unknown, though. The Rock has properties scattered all over the world, but Florida has always been one of his favorite places to live. He has about 10 different homes in the state, with prices ranging from $1 million to $3 million. Dwayne bought a 5-bedroom, 7-bathroom Southwest ranch in 2012 for nearly $3.5 million. The property had a lot of unique features perfect for him and his family. The Fast and Furious megastar seems to have a penchant for constantly moving on to bigger and better abodes. In 2012, the actor put up his Hidden Hills home in California for nearly $5 million. The house reportedly had a home cinema as well as an infinity pool. He also has a property in London where he stayed during the filming of Hobbs and Shaw. Many of the properties that Dwayne owns cater to his energetic and sporty lifestyle with horse ranches, swimming pools, and personal gyms always fitted in. He even once had a separate guest house built for his personal trainer. Now that's some dedication to personal fitness. Overall, it's estimated that The Rock has over $100 million invested in properties. Cars.
But here's the thing, I have this problem. I do have an issue, right? It's like a little sickness that I have where I really enjoy buying cars.
Dwayne has a fleet of cars worthy of admiration. It's one of the most exotic collections in Hollywood. Let's start off with the Ford F-150, an extremely muscular pickup truck that's quite popular in the US. He also has a 1971 Chevy Chevelle, a muscle car for true enthusiasts of the category. The Rock chose to bring out his insanely expensive and exotic Pagani Carrera for the premiere of his hit HBO show Ballers. The going price for one of these bad boys is currently around $1.3 million. But this is just the beginning, as The Rock also has a Ferrari LaFerrari in his garage. This matte white beast is the flagship model for the Italian automaker. The car has a 6.3-liter V12 engine and generates a crazy 950 bhp. He also owns a Lamborghini Huracan and a Rolls-Royce Wraith. Other cars in his garage include the Plymouth Prowler and the Cadillac Escalade. The Rock basically has every and any kind of luxury car type in his garage, from big luxury SUVs and muscle cars to super sleek and speedy hypercars. Also, due to an incredibly busy lifestyle with engagements all across the globe, Dwayne flies around in a fancy Gulfstream G650 to save time. This jet is one of the best and fastest private jets in the world, although it's not known if The Rock actually owns the plane or just rents it out when needed. Love life. The former WWE star is one of the most charming and charismatic people on the planet, and his loving relationship with his wife is one to admire.
Jazzy, what does Daddy say to Mommy? I love you. Yes. Yeah, that's what she said. Yes. And I love you.
Lauren Hashian is a singer, songwriter, and music producer who likes to fly under the radar and let her more famous husband face the limelight. Their story began in 2006 when both of them met during the shooting of The Rock's movie, The Game Plan. At the time, The Rock was married to Danny Garcia, a producer and professional bodybuilder. Shortly after their divorce in 2007, Lauren and The Rock began to date. The pair have a couple of kids together and have been living together for the past 14 years. The couple finally tied the knot in a low-key Hawaiian ceremony in 2019. The news of the private affair was broken by The Rock himself on his Instagram page. Charity. With so much money and such a big heart, there's no surprise in knowing that The Rock spends a lot of his money and time on charitable causes. Johnson founded the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation in 2006. This charity works with children with illnesses, disorders, and disabilities to help improve their self-esteem and empower their lives. It also aids in physical fitness and nutrition programs across America. Endorsements. The Rock has various sponsorships and endorsements due to his popularity. One of the biggest, and perhaps the most perfect match for The Rock, was his deal with Under Armour. As we all know, The Rock is a fitness freak whose muscles have their own muscles, and the fitness clothing brand was natural as a sponsor. His popularity is such that in June 2018, his line of $130 sneakers sold out in less than 30 minutes from the store. It's safe to say that the deal has been extraordinarily successful.